Go!
Welcome! Feels good. It's Friday. Spasmodic Dysphonia Exercises. My name is Drew Hansen. Thank you for participating. We're going to go into the weekend with a clear, strong, powerful voice, and we're going to do it with what I call the daily drill. No matter how many times I do that dramatic introduction, I still never have the screen quite ready to go to the footage. Except for now I do. All right, here we go. We begin. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. 7. 8. 9. 10. Nim 1. Nim 2. Nim 3, Nim 4, Nim 5, Nim 6, Nim 7, Nim 8, Nim 9, Nim 10, Mimi 1, Mimi 2, Mimi 3, Mimi 4, Mimi 5, Mimi 6, Mimi 7, Mimi 8, Mimi 9, Mimi 10, Nim 1, Nim 2, Nim 3, Nim 4, Nim 5, Nim 6, Nim 7, Nim 8, Nim 9, Nim 10. I forgot to count twice. It's Friday. Cut me some slack. I forgot to count twice. Sorry. But you've done this enough with me. You know that those are the ones that you count on. No, you're listening, watching for the first time. Crap. I have failed you. Okay, go back. There's the just ones that I count, and then there's ones that you count too. The final meet me and the final nim are the ones that you count. Also, usually I count twice. I'll go Mimi 1. But what can I say? It's Friday. It's been a long week. Let's get through these. Right, ready, really, beautiful, no, go, do. You see, as tedious as it becomes for you to do exercises, sometimes I get a little burned out with them myself. That's why, days like these are Friday. I want to go. I want to get out. I want to sit on a patio. I want to do enjoyable things. It's nice out. I'm complaining, but we're going to finish because we finished what we started here. Right, ready, really, beautiful, no, go, do. That's 2. Right, ready, really, beautiful, no, go, do. 3. Right, ready, really, beautiful, no, go, do. 4. Right, ready, really, beautiful, no, go, do. 5. Right, ready, really, beautiful, no, go, do. 6. Right, ready, really, beautiful, no, go, do. 7. Right, ready, really, beautiful, no, go, do. 8. Right, ready, really, beautiful, no, go, do. 9. Right, ready, really, beautiful, no, go, do. 10. Bear in mind, there are actually 3 critical elements to creating a compelling performer's voice: power, placement, quality. The key to rapid success is concentrating on all 3 simultaneously during every exercise. Do these drills at least 5 times a week. You'll notice a remarkable difference within 2 to 3 weeks. Even people who know you may comment that something has changed with you. 2 to 3 weeks is just a benchmark for gauging the effectiveness of these drills. Continue for as long as you feel you are deriving benefit. After, strive to do as many of these drills as possible prior to any need or use of your voice. Element number 1, power. Vocal power is achieved through greater use and awareness of your diaphragm. Properly used, it will supply you with a large volume of air while speaking. The increased quantity of air literally amplifies and powers your voice. It also creates resonance, which makes you sound more confident. Develop the habit of breathing deeply and from the lower portion of your lungs, not from the upper part, which is how people commonly breathe. Before you begin the exercises, practice deep diaphragm breathing for a few minutes. Element number 2, placement. Concentrate and actually feel where your voice forms and exits. It does so through your mask. Mask consists mouth, lips, nose, muscles around all. Absolutely essential that you feel your mask as you do these exercises. You should be able to feel a slight vibration over the whole area. If it isn't, you're not doing anything to help yourself. You're just struggling with spasmodic dysphonia. Now, sometimes I will catch myself and I will be out of the mask. I'm not saying this is a place you will be all the time, but the more you're conscious of it, the more that you feel it, the more you do it, the more that it becomes subconscious that you are in your mask. You then have leverage over this brutal disorder. That is all that we are hoping for, is leverage. Get a better picture. Imagine yourself having to yell at someone down the block. Cup your hands, bring them to your mouth as you normally would to amplify your voice. Notice your hands roughly form a teardrop shape around your mouth. Now stretch your fingers to include the entire nose. All the area of your face within your hands at this point is your mask. Now remove your hands. You do not want them to be part of any of your exercises unless you are using them to check in. Checking in means use only your fingers to occasionally touch the areas above your throat. You just want to feel air when you're talking. Most people's voices naturally emanate from either the back of their throats or in their upper nose. Listen to an accomplished speaker speak or a news broadcaster read the news. You'll hear the mask at work. Rather than sounding nasal or speaking from their necks, their voice is crisp, clear, and strong. Element number 3, quality. Switch on and constantly use your facial resonators. Resonance is that characteristic that gives your voice its most attractive quality. It is a vibration increased and supported by your resonators, the facial cavities within your skull, the sinuses, as you would feel your mask simultaneously also feel vibration within your sinuses. Never strain. It is all about quality, not force. That was about a 7 out of 10 on that difficult thing for me to say. Most of your energy should go into your breathing and your concentration on the elements, not the projection, not the volume. Draw in a slow, deep belly breath before vocalizing each exercise. We are going to do each exercise 5 times. We begin with the letter A. Long sound for the vowel A. It's like hey without the H. Sustain the A sound for as long as your breath holds out. We have 5. We begin. A. 2. A. 3. A. 4. Last one with EAs. Deep breath. Nice job. I went into a little head voice there just because I could. We move on to E. E is the long sound for the vowel E. You can tell it's Friday. I'm getting slap happy. Oh, I'm happy. We're going to hold those E's out until your breath runs out. We begin. 1. E. 2. E. 3. E. 4. E. Last of the E's. 5. E. Nice work. We move on to ah. Long sound for the vowel ah. This is like when the doctor uses the tongue depressor on your throat. So you're going to hold the ah sound for as long as your breath holds out. We've got 5. We begin. Ah. 2. Ah. We got 3. I got bigger. 4. Last one with the ahs. We begin. Nice job. Are you noticing a difference? I just want to see in the comments if anybody is noticing a difference. If anybody feels more powerful, anybody feels more confident, anybody feels that this is a benefit to them. I am going to make my own. This is not my. This is from a book. These are not my daily drills. These are from a book that I just found was also very helpful for spasmodic dysphonia. But I am going to make custom daily drills for specifically pulling from every exercise that we work with, pulling a little bit from all of them, like lip rolls, humming, all kinds of exercises. I'm working on this currently. That doesn't mean we're ditching this one. This one's very good, but I'm just going to have a complement to it. Plus, as I run out of instructors or as we repeat them so many times, there's only so much variety that I can offer this. And I do want to keep you interested. And I know repetition, doing the same thing over and over, while effective, can also get pretty freaking boring. So I'm doing what I can here for the page to try to always keep things fresh. We move on to O. Long sound for the vowel O. Sustain it for as long as your breath holds out. We begin. 5 of them. O. 2. Need a drink. Another thing helpful, they're not a sponsor, but I discovered this. I gave up energy drinks because the caffeine dries out your vocal cords. This is, if you have low sodium, like I have, that is something that will affect your voice. It will affect your neurological function, which obviously affects your voice. I did not ever link my sodium to spasmodic dysphonia, but this is about 1,000 milligrams of sodium. I usually drink 2 or 3 of these a day, and my mood is better. My voice is well, it's about the same, but I feel like it's better because my mood's better. 3 of O. 4. Last of the O's. Nice job. We move on to the final vowel individually. U, as in Tom Cruise. U, ooh. We're going to do 5. Sustain the sound. Sustain the sound for as long as your breath holds out. 5. We begin. U. 2. 3. 4. last of the U's. Ooh. Nice job. Now we're going to combine all 5 of the above vowels into one sound, spread out over one breath. So some transitions are involved here. A sound followed by E, so forth. You want to wrap this up with running out of breath at the ooh sound. So it's taking some timing, it's taking some transition, it's taking some coordination, but that's what we're here for. We got 5. We begin. That was well timed. 2. That was not well timed. 3. Four. 5. Nice job. I say we earned a vacation.
She said, I think I'll go to Boston.
Fire is to be thrust out quickly and sharply, dumping all of the air that is in your lungs quickly. Rapid contraction of your diaphragm. Except instead of saying fire, we're going to say it like Boston. Fire. Okay? We got 5. Rapid contraction is the goal here. Dumping all the air in your lungs on the one word. 1. Fire. 2. Fire. 3. Fire. 4. Fire. 5. Fire. Nice job. We do the same thing except with you. 5 times. You. No accent. Just you. We begin. You. You. Rapid contraction. You. 4. You. Last one. You. Don't unpack. We're going back.
She said, I think I'll go to Boston.
If that ever gets old, I don't want to do these anymore. You come here. You is you. Come is come. Here is here. That's right, we're back in Boston. We got 5 of these. One breath. Bust out all 3 words individually. One breath. We begin. You come here. 2. You come here. 3. You come here. 4. You come here. 5. You come here. Nice job. Of course, I forgot to switch the... Now it's just funny. Now we just enjoy. You're just sitting there going, oh, Drew, you forgot to change the background again. Isn't that such a Drew thing? It is such a Drew thing. I get wrapped up in the exercises and I forget my other responsibilities. Okay, nay. This is the nasal part. We have 7 nasal corresponding to notes on the Singer scales. Yeah, that's it. You've done this before with me. You know the deal. You don't need singing lessons to do these. I can't sing it myself. So we just do the best we can here. 7 nays. 5 times. We begin. Nay, 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 nay. 1, 2. Nay, 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 nay. Very nasally. You should feel it up there. If you have a Forebrain device, you should be buzzing like crazy on these. 3. Nay, 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 nay. 4. Nay, 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 nay. Last one with these. Nay, 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 nay. Nice job. We move on. Same thing, except the fourth nay. We hold. The fourth, the rest are equal. We begin. We got 5. 1. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, nay, nay. Go into head voice here. 2. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, nay, nay. 3. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, nay, nay. 4. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, nay, nay. Ran out of breath on that one. Last one of the nays for the weekend, for the week. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, nay, nay. Filled it with that one. 4 exercises left and we're done for the day. We're done for the week. Over the weekend, we've got archive episode. Give me a little break. Give my voice a little break. We'll be back on Monday. All right. Just repeating, these are the drone elements. This is combining all 3, power, placement, and quality, in 4 exercises, 4 words. All we're saying is the same word over and over till we run out of breath. Your goal here is to maximize placement in the mask, to have quality of diaphragm support, to have power of the air, fueling your words. Till you run out of air. We begin 5 times. You. 1. You. Two. Three. Four. Last of the U's. Nice job. We move on to whoa, whoa. Said repeatedly until you run out of breath or until that 90s joke is funny. Whichever happens first. Whoa, 5 times. We begin. Whoa, 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 whoa. 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. 3. Whoa, 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 whoa. 4. Whoa, 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 whoa. Last one with the woes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mask power focus. More nasal on the next one. We've got knee, 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 knee. That's how it's supposed to feel. That buzz in your nose if you do it like that. Knee. Focus here, up here with the nasal resonance. That's the part with this one. That's the trick. That's the rub with knee. Vocal power in the mask and nasal resonance. 5 times. Knee. Knee, 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 knee. 2. I'm going to try and go in head voice here. Knee, 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 nee, 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 nee. 4. Nee, 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 nee. Once you have the power and the control over your vocal placement, you realize you can place it wherever you want. Wherever you want, you control it. You can place it here. You can place it here. You can keep it out of here as much as you can. Unconscious, conscious. Number 5. Nee, 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 nee. Knee. Final exercise of the day. Final exercise of the week. Obviously, if you want to do exercises over the weekend, I'll have an archive episode up. A lot of you have complimented how archaic these used to look when I was doing test recordings before I ever ran any of these. I did this for 4 months, doing this every single day. Woke up, set all this up every single day, tore it down every single day to get in the habit of it. Yeah, and I recorded all of them. So I've got archives for weeks. So those are my weekends so that I have a little break here. My main thing is I don't want to burn out this time. And it gets difficult. I'm not getting paid for it. So that immediately right there, I'm doing it for goodness of my heart to help other people. Plus, I'm doing it to help myself because these exercises, obviously, as a person myself with spasmodic dysphonia, these are helpful to me. But it's also easy to be lazy and get a beer and have the voice get better by having a beer. I don't prefer that method. That method causes a lot of other problems. And thankfully, I have not done that method in quite some time. Final exercise of the day. Enough chit-chat. Ma. We'll do it 5 times. Okay? Let's finish the week as strong as possible. YouTube, you didn't see me say it. You didn't hear me say it. I just mouthed it. We're going to finish this as strong as possible. Let's go. 1. Ma 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 ma. 2. I'm gonna go into head voice. Deep breath. Ma 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 ma. 3. No more head voice. I'm showing off. Ma 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 ma. 4. Ma 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 ma. Last one of the day. Last one of the week. Let's go. Let's have the best one we've ever had. The absolute best one we have ever had. Right here. We begin. Ma 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 ma. I don't know if that was the best one, but it's pretty darn good. You did it. You finished. You finished the week. You finished the day. You finished the exercise. When you wanted to quit, you didn't quit. You're hearing my voice and you're seeing me right now because you finished. Now, you did that hard work. Now, finish up. Feel the dopamine. Feel the dopamine of your body telling you you did good today. You did something to combat this disorder that you were given, but you do not have to accept. You can fight it. You have the power. You have the vocal power. You speak clearly. You speak powerfully, and others like the sound of your voice. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday.